Hey Tony, this is Fernando. Here's the video that I promised you about your website and the Google ranking analysis. Anyway, today I'm going to talk about three primary things that Google uses to rank websites, and those things are content, citations, and backlinks. So we start out with one of your websites. I know you have a couple of them, but I'm just going to go over this one, and then we can talk about the other at the same time when we talk. So your website's really nice. It's really contemporary in design, and I know that maybe you're not finished with all the pages, but it's got some nice images, and it's pretty cool. Anyway, let's talk about the first thing I wanted to discuss, which is content. And content is everything on your site that is text or numbers, anything that Google can use its bots to read and look for keywords or phrases. And those keywords or phrases are things that your customers, clients, or anybody searching on the web would type into a Google search to find what they're looking for. And Google tries to match up the search terms, content, and your website so that whoever is searching can get the best results on the search engine list. So all of this stuff in here is content, and obviously the more content you have on your website, the more words, the more phrases, the more likely Google can match you, and the more often it will match you, and the more highly it will rank you on their search engine. So it makes sense that you have a lot of content on your site. Now, your site has some content, but a lot of the content is very short. There's not a lot of words, and it doesn't have a lot of keywords and phrases in it that people search for on the internet. So, for example, in IV therapy, you definitely have IV therapy. People search that term, so Google is going to find your site, but the question is, how many times is that term or phrase on your site, and how many different pages is it on? So I will show you a typical Google search for functional med spas in Miami. The first thing you see on a Google search are these ads, and these are paid ads. Obviously, a lot of people do okay with these ads. They're not cheap, but a lot of people ignore them altogether because they don't like ads at all, and some browsers actually block them so you wouldn't even be seen. So it's not a terrible idea as part of a comprehensive marketing plan, but again, it's not a big bang for your buck. The second part is what we call the map pack in this area here, and obviously because there's a map associated with it. In some cases they put an ad up here, and this is somebody who paid obviously to be there. Most of the time you see just 3 top listings, and these businesses are here as a result of the citations on their website. The second thing we're going to talk about. Citations are basically your name, address, and phone number on some other website or some directory on the internet. Directories like Yelp, Facebook, Yellow Pages, and there's a ton of them on the internet. But the more of those citations Google finds on the internet with your business name, address, and phone number, the more likely they will rank you, because this is where it ranks local businesses. So as long as your address falls into a certain address area that you want to service, then it will rank you up here. And this is obviously something you want. Now, the third thing we're going to talk about today is backlinks. And backlinks are related to this last section, or what we call the organic section of the Google search. Backlinks are essentially links on other websites that get users back to your website. So another company or organization allows you to put a link to your website on their page. The more of those you have, the more Google will give you credibility, and the more likely they will think, here's a business that a lot of people trust, so we're going to trust them and rank them. Now, a lot of times you get companies like Yelp, but here's the first organic listing, and this business is called Your Life. There's others, and you see them all down here. This is Facebook, actually. But if we go to their website, this is that website, and you'll see that, they have buttons on the website that lead them to other pages, links. They have content on their site. All of these words are opportunities for putting in keywords, okay? So everything you see here, even though it doesn't look that wordy, there are words in there, and these links that take you to pages also Google gets to rank as a result of the words on there. And let me show you all the pages they have. Every one of these is a page. Here you go to all of these are pages. So all of these are pages where they get to put keywords, not just here in the menu, but in the page itself. So if we go to their IV therapy page, you'll see all of this content. All of this stuff Google reads, and then it looks through it for the words and phrases that people search. So IV vitamin therapy, all of these words, chelation, hydration therapy, are things that Google looks for. Obviously, they do other things such as fillers and facials, but you get the point. Content is a big deal. Let me show you a tool that I use to analyze websites, and it basically is a tool that is, it's a paid tool, but you can find other tools that are free to do the same things. I'm just going to show you your website has one backlink coming from one website and 2 organic keywords. It's not giving you any traffic, and obviously it's a new website, so it hasn't been around long enough for a lot of this stuff to happen, although most of the websites out there today get their backlinks provided by people. Obviously, you can do it organically, but it takes a long time to gather up these backlinks. Let me show you your competitor, the Your Life Aesthetics people that also do functional medicine, and they have 760 backlinks coming from 94 websites. Gives them 1,300 keywords and drives 675 users from Google searches to their website per month. These numbers are all monthly, okay? So it gives you an idea. Having backlinks and citations helps drive organic keywords from your website to Google searches, which then drives traffic to your website. So anyway, that's all I got for you today. If you have any questions for me, give me a call. We can go over your other website if you like, but it's a similar type of result and analysis. It all comes down to content, citations, and backlinks. All right? Take care, man. Thanks.